It's always the exciting tech bit at the beginning as I work out whether or not I've just gone live. Yes, I am live. Live to the internet. I'm going to wait for some people to turn up, say hello. I've done a little bit of brick sorting already, so might mean I'm a bit faster than last time, which is always nice. Hopefully, chat's there as well, so you can say hello if you want to say hello. Chat's there as well. Oh, hang on. So I'm gonna say hello. Got to mute my own audio so that I don't have to listen to myself whilst on a slight delay. See if I can get nice, better framing. Don't want to lose Hey. Hay's from the last build, of course. Last live build. I think like that. I shall await people's opinions. I could sort a few more bricks whilst people might turn up. I know that some people know that I'm going live from 8:30. I shall start building in a minute though. And I need to get some amount of instructions somewhere so that I can see those. Right, I think I should be able to keep an eye on the chat and should be able to keep an eye on some instructions as well. I think it might just be me at the minute watching, which is fine, if not a little bit odd. Just talk amongst yourselves. Right, hello everybody, hello anybody. I think there are a couple of people watching. I'm just getting all my tech sorted before I start building things. Hello. Hello. Did anybody work out from my pictures or from the bricks what I'm building? Hello. So I've got it somewhat sorted, but it was secondhand, so it's a little bit mixed up. I'm also aware of a bunch of colours in here, which I'm hoping will look good on the instructions, because I'm using the online instructions, which I always think is a bit problematic in terms of the colour. I'm going to have to watch where my hands are. Somewhere here is good. Right. Right, I can't check my chat at the same time as checking the framing of the video, so I think the chat's more important. Probably to me, anyway. How's everybody doing today? Switch where this box is in my way. Excuse me. I'll move my drinks further away. I might need to get my drinks a bit closer. Quite a bit of repetition in this build. Have we worked out what it is yet? there are a couple of pieces just off screen, I reckon, just over here. There's a couple of pieces that probably give it away, so I might get those in a minute and you can have a better chance of guessing what will go in. Just going to get a drink. Right, now I'm worried that the chat only shows me certain things that are coming up in the chat rather than the whole thing. Is that right? Live chat, all messages are visible. Okay, right. Which is the same number of messages currently, but I won't hold that against anybody. Well, certain amount of repetition in this build because it's got some symmetry, at least on these early stages. Right, here's a piece that is a clue to what it is. I'm not building it in quite the right order, deliberately. Right, so there are loads of Easter eggs in this build. I guess that's the right term, because which probably needs somebody to work out what the build is. If I put that piece somewhere and this piece might be a bit of a clue. So there are lots of little things hidden inside the build as well, which is what I'm just about to build. And I'm not sure I've worked out quite what all of them are in terms of the little Easter eggs. So this little bit, we've got a green with a purple top and a green with a blue top, and then a brown with a sort of see-through or translucent orange bit. We've got a simple D-shaped tile, and they're going in here. But I'm not convinced I've worked out what those are. Probably ought to have got a guide to these. Maybe I ought to get the internet up to work out what all the different bits are. And again, I think this one's more obvious. I've worked out what this one is. It's Dory and Nemo from Finding Nemo, because it is the Pixar lamp that I'm building. So there, now you know. But yeah, if you work out what any of these little bits are in here, I don't know how well you can see them from the video, do put it in the comments, because that would be really interesting. Because we've got a whole bunch of them coming up now, hidden in this bit. And then there's a whole set later on that are hidden as well. So a couple more coming now. I've got a blue, red, black little stack, which is going to be sandwiched between two little orangey flowers. So they go over here. Just rotating things. Don't think it matters, but just for completeness. Definitely doesn't matter, but I'm doing it anyway. And these will all be in the wrong place as well. Not quite perfect rotational symmetry, would you believe? So just get rid of those for a minute. Right, try again. Right. Okay. So over here is the little blue and little purple. Over here is the D-shaped and the orange on black. Just trying to think my way through all the Pixar movies. Don't think we've got any Toy Story references yet. Which is obviously the big one. Then I've got a white with a blue on the top. And I've got a green, yellow, blue coming on. Hello, hello. It looks like that. Can't quite remember what all the emotions look like in Inside Out. Whether it could be something to do with those. But so we've got a whole bunch of them in there. Little. So definitely Nemo and Dory, right? I'm not quite so sure about these little ones. There are more later on for you as well, so something to look forward to. These, of course, totally hidden by the end of the build as well. Hello, oak tree. Right. So that's the last opportunity to spot all those things, I think, before we start building up and over the top. Again, a bunch of repeated bits here because it is a nice round base that I've got to build. Do people sort their bricks before they build? Sometimes. So lots of hidden features. A favourite Pixar movie, anybody? I think it's got to be Toy Story, hasn't it? One of the Toy Stories. Though I did watch, when my kids were young, Finding Dory, the second one, a lot. And that's got some good bits in it. And they've all pretty good in my views. Right, that's those four, which now go on like that. Yeah, the chaos is fun. I don't tend to bother with when I've dismantled things. I'd rather just kind of do it as I go along. And I guess when you buy them, they're mostly sorted already, right? I thought I would sort them a little bit before I started tonight, just for the sake of it being a slightly quicker build to watch. This is interesting. I presume we're building up how it can be posed a little bit. Nope, wrong, because that's just clipped into place. So, perfect timing in that comment. Oh yeah, you've missed all the hidden bits now, Steve, but welcome. I had questions, but now I've covered up everything apart from Nemo and Dory and a green box and a red box. I don't know whether that's supposed to symbolise any of the Pixar things. I'll break it apart at the end for you, Steve. You can just witness it smashed to pieces. The problem was I didn't even know what the secrets were, so I can't really take a high ground here. Of course, there are a bunch of shorts to start with, the Pixar things, with the lamp in it, and the lamp was one of them. And then one with a snowman stuck inside a snow globe, trying to get into a different snow globe. Can't remember what else was in that set of, there was a few of them. It's getting technical. Nobody's going to tell me what their favourite cars. Okay, cool. I said that just as you posted that. So. And there's a whole single universe theory, isn't there, where I think it's Brave is supposed to be sort of the first, because there's a witch in Brave that can put people's spirits into animals. I haven't actually seen Brave, but the idea is that that's how it all starts. And then the toys are obviously, from Toy Story, are souls in little toys, and then cars is the same thing. And of course there is is planes, which, I mean, planes is basically the same thing as cars, right? Sort of. But they're planes, not cars, Owen. Yes, quite. I don't even think I saw the Cars sequel, which was like, had like a James Bond type car in it, right? I haven't got quite enough space to do this neatly. I'm trying to get at least vaguely a good shot of what I'm doing at the same time as having the instructions and the pieces and everything else. What else would you like to see built, of course, is a good question. Had Hey Hey last time. So I've gone a bit heavy on the animated, haven't I? Wasn't deliberate. Perhaps I need somebody in the room here with me to quietly talk nonsense to. A bit surreal. Assuming that anybody wants to listen to me prattle on whilst I build Lego. Thank you. The K2SO is one of my favourites, yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I still haven't got around to seeing if I can come up with a way to bend his knees. I really ought to have a go at that because I think that could be good. How big, Emma? The biggest one? Not convinced that you'd want to sit and watch YouTube for quite that long. I have got a Batman thing to build, actually. Massive. All right, calm down. Well, there's some argument that I do, but I don't think it's a very strong argument. Gigantic, right? Okay. Well, the '89 Batmobile is pretty massive. Yeah, I'm just looking up how many pieces it is. And it's not that one, it's bigger than that one. Of course it's retired. Does anybody else feel like the search on the Lego website is pretty rubbish? We've got Acto 1 as well, which is pretty big, so that's like 2,000 and something pieces. I think the Batmobile must be very similar to that. I found everything other than the Batmobile now. It must be in the 2,000, maybe 2,500 range. Can't remember off the top of my head. So what? Let's assume that I would be putting bricks on at a rate of about, be conservative, about 400 in an hour. Yeah, about 400 an hour would mean that, there's no way of working out how much 2,000 would take me, would it? I'm not doing maths, it's the evening. Yeah, sometimes I seem to get countless things that are nothing to do with my search term and not the thing that I'm actually looking for, despite the fact that it has the right name and all the rest of it. But there is a paper one that comes out every so often, yeah. They're releasing sets so fast these days that you'd have to be getting a new one every couple of months probably. Yeah, I guess I could write a list of what I've got just sitting. Yeah, go ahead. This is probably a dangerous relationship we're building here, Emma, in that you're going to give me justification for buying more Lego, and I probably can't justify the Lego I already buy. I do have quite a few sets that are sitting nicely boxed, not unbuilt, but ready to go again. Oh, that's neat. Very nice. So giant Batmobile and then everything else. Ooh, the Minas Tirith model, Steve. That is a good question. Because I thought it's a really lovely model to start with. When I'd just seen sort of a photograph of the front. Hi, Alad. We're just talking Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you know anything about the Lord of the Rings Lego models, Alad. Yeah, Minas Tirith. Yeah, it just looks beautiful, but then it's actually got this amazing bit at the back that opens up, and it has an interior scene and everything, which is really quite a beautiful sort of throne room. And I think the king even comes with some cherry tomatoes to eat in a disgusting way. Yes, as I've heard about you and your box. Yeah, anytime you need help, Ballard. There you go, Emma. There's your request. I could live build Allard's Rivendell. How about that? So yeah, Gondor, very expensive. Yes. I think that probably. I mean, we can probably break into Allard's house, right? And just, I'm sure we can find out where he keeps his Rivendell. Yeah, I was thinking about the Gondor, and actually all these massive sets the Lego do these days. And Gondor, the Minas Tirith particularly, made me just think of where you should sort of time the build. Amazing. That's a great idea. They just remind me of the kind of things you used to see at sort of the Lego shows. And you'd be like, that's amazing, that's so cool, I can't believe that somebody made that. And it sort of almost feels a little bit weird that you can just sort of buy it for yourself now. How's that attachment? Just loosey-goosey attachment. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. So justifying that kind of expense is the only question, really, Steve. But it is pretty. Also, where would I keep it? Where would I keep it? Who am I kidding? I don't have that space. I could find that space. I've got sheds. I could just live out. I could live out in the sheds, and the Lego could live in the house. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad price per piece, but is that a reasonable metric when we fully know we wouldn't be buying it for the bricks, right? We would be buying it for that build, and it would stay as that build, and it would never be bricked out or anything like that. At which point, it's talking about price per piece kind of meaningless, right? It's more kind of you're buying the model as it is, can you justify it? How is Allard #1 already? How do you do it, Allard? You're the king of the internet. YouTube loves you. I want to know what you're winning points for. Is there a second? So good at, yeah, totally. Is there some kind of second part of YouTube videos that I don't get to see as the creator, where you're actually doing some weird futuristic gambling thing, or I don't know. Are you going to get Minas Tirith, Allard, as a fan of Lord of the Rings and Lego Lord of the Rings? Fair enough. It's a big one. Yeah, exactly. Real big, real nice. And would it clash with your Star Trek? Are people going to get confused about what kind of geek you are? Sorry, normal person, totally normal, regular guy that you are. Hi, Dave. Welcome to England, Dave. You're going to build room. What are you going to put in the throne room, Alan? You've confused me. Rivendell in the throne room. I'm so confused. Dave, you've got your work cut out for you here. Alad is number one of comments somehow, despite just rocking up. Just saying a few things. Right. I don't think it's that big, though, surely. There's no way you could fit. I mean, Rivendell's massive. I guess it's more of a big footprint rather than you were. Is it based on volume? I don't know, Dave. I think it's just based on Alad being really good at the internet and getting mad props. I'm shocked to find out that you were being silly, Alad. I've never seen such behaviour from you before. Is it just going to be a Borg cube? Just a single piece of Lego. Here is my Borg cube. Right, there you go. I've done a Borg cube for you, Alad. Pew pew. Is that what? I'm pretty sure that's the noise that Borgs. Now that word feels like it's not the real word. The Borgs. There are some non-Lego, non-official sets. People have done some Stargate ones. There's a cool website called Rebrickable where people sort of submit and they can sell their instructions. So it's called Rebrickable, and quite often it will be based on a particular set. So if you've got that particular set, you can dismantle it and turn it into a Stargate. So yeah, there are some fan design one basically, Dave. Okay. Are they any good? Blue bricks? 100%. You're not wrong. 100%. See, Dave's now crept his way up to number 3. What have you done to deserve that, Dave? It's very exciting, this championship. They had Star Trek before Lego. What? Oh, Blue Bricks used to have the Star Trek rights as well, did they? Interesting. What's London like, Dave? You got insane weather? Welcome back to Blighty. I mean, I'm not sure you can criticise it under the name summer yet, can you? I mean, obviously it will be rubbish. Dave's going to be visiting me. I'm so lucky. Yeah, but you're also now third best at YouTube, Dave. Imagine that. You didn't think that when you left Australia, that you could be third best at YouTube if you came to London, England. Nice. I think Steve was number 2. Was he? I don't know. Or Emma at some point. Yeah, Steve. Last time Steve posted, he got a number 2. Thank you. I don't think I get a number. What if I say something in the chat? It's all very distracting when I'm trying to do serious things like Lego. It's all very neat. Must go back and watch The Prisoner again. I'm sure we'll cope on it. As always, Lego instructions are pretty decent, so I think I'm going to be okay. Love lamp. Once. just about to say that was a smooth action, and then then I pulled the whole thing loose. Is it supposed to go through that gap? Yes, clearly. What? You're right, Alad. I take it all back. It isn't. It is complicated. Oh no, no, it's not. No, I fixed it. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Don't panic, Dave. Was that a good build, Alad? BD1. Oh, I've destroyed the Borg cube now as well. The magic of Lego. Ooh, smooth action. Fun. So how much Lego do I have? Oh God. Had quite a bit. Just one or two sets. I found actually when I went back to Rebrickable, I used to go on it ages back. Not long after I sort of started properly back into collecting. And you can log your sets there. So definitely a long way from a complete log of all my sets. And it the worst thing about that is it tots up how much it reckons your sets are worth if you bought them new. And it was a lot. Yeah. I think it was 3,000. And that was fine, except that was nowhere near all my sets. It was like answers in a gate. So is all the correct answer here? I feel like all, nearly all. Nah. I don't know how other people manage Lego in terms of the quantity that I have is quite a bit, but everybody else seems to be buying Lego as well. Where does everybody else put it? I don't have any space to put Lego. It's bad. Safe Lego. Alad. At least you find that funny as well. Everybody loves Lego. Oh, hi. Everybody is coming on to wind me up about how they don't build their Lego. Just leave it half done or in boxes or, yeah, as bad as each other. Anybody needs help building their Lego, all they have to do is say, what's my favourite Lego set? That's tough. Maybe the DeLorean, the Back to the Future vehicle. It's somewhat legendary. It looks so good. It's a nice size build. It's got some good bits to it. Maybe that one, if I'm talking all time. That does make it sound like you're having wine in bed, Laura. Everybody's having a drink. I feel duty bound to stay here and not go and get myself a drink, but I suppose I could in a minute. I do have a fizzy pop. It's like everybody knows each other. It is indeed the Pixar lamp, yep. Or will be, along with the ball for it to sit on. So Hugo's number one now, apparently. So you've lost your top spot, Alad. How do you feel about that? Yeah, good job. I've got rubber bands to deal with now. Is that the trick? Lots of emojis. Is that how you get to be number one? Just by constant comments and emojis. Come on, somebody must have a favourite Pixar film to share then. We had Cars was the suggestion from earlier. I reckon Toy Story's hard to spot. Hard to beat. Cool rubber band bits. Oh, that's neat. Boing. Nice. Really? All of them, or just their first one in particular, Alad? I'm surprised that Bob lets you watch anything other than Cars, to be honest. Cars 2. Gosh. Wall-E is good, yeah. I quite like the Lego set that they've got as well. Not that I don't mean to sound like I only have one thing going on in my brain at any one time. I haven't seen Turning Red, though I do have a Lego set from Turning Red. Well, Jessica does, technically, I suppose, not me. What's the Lego set? Boop. It's the Brickheads. It's kind of cute. Hey is standing guard from my last live build. I don't think I've got any other Pixar. Just trying to think now. It's for kids though, Alan, right? Favourite set to build? It's a good question. Like I was saying earlier, the DeLorean is a lovely set. The recent Game Boy was a really good set, both to look at and in build as well. That's got to be up there. K2SO was good. We were talking about that earlier as well. He was awesome. He was one of the first things I did for the channel as well. So I suppose it depends what you want. The cars actually, I'm not a huge car guy, but quite a lot of the big cars are actually really well designed, and the Speed Champion ones as well. Yeah, Dave, they have. There's a number of people have made fully functioning ones now as well, so it is possible, and people have done it. But the buttons feel, they've got the right feel to the buttons, which is pretty impressive. And I think that's the level of effort you've gone to, that you get that the buttons actually feel like they should. Don't want to alarm anybody, but have I done something wrong there? Yeah, I have. That's not supposed to go there. That's supposed to go here. And that goes there. Ooh. That's a very satisfying join there. Nice. I think at 40 quid, that's a great purchase. I mean, Game Boy was never, like, it wasn't part of my childhood, particularly Game Boy, but it is just one of those iconic things, isn't it? And it just very much our age as well, I suppose. I say our. I recognise that not everybody watching is my age. The lamp coming together. Speaking of operationalness, Dave, as well, I reckon that this lamp surely needs to be one that you can turn on. And I'm surprised it isn't. But again, I doubt that would take a huge amount of work to make it happen. This is something that I'm building now. This is going to end up inside the lamp, but I can tell that it's going to be something. Yeah, could easily get a light brick in there. Be good to have it actually properly bright and turn onable though, wouldn't it? Just to have in the background, that'd be pretty cool. Quite like that. Yeah. I mean, it's a big enough space. You've got a huge void. If you're not worried about it looking like a bulb, even if you were, you can get those ones that you sort of push to turn on, can't you? That would just fit in there, I reckon. And then you just push it, turn it on. Oh look, I'm making a tiny weeny van. Prizes for guessing what the van is before I put the finishing touches on. There are no prizes. It's from Toy Story. It's the Pizza Planet van. AA off yourself, Alad. Rude. So yeah, look, another little secret little Easter egg hidden away. How I see AA was a comment about the van. Yeah, it was yellow, I guess. Sorry. One light bulb. Light bulb. Cute. No, this was a second-hand purchase, so I've already had to deconstruct. So I know that there are loads of little weird little Easter eggs in the ball. So again, prestige points for spotting any of them. Also, sadly, didn't get sent all the bits of the ball, but the person who I bought it from is going to look for them for me. So fingers crossed. So the ball in the original set can either be done as a ball and just left alone, or it can be squashed as per the sort of the logo. Pixar logo. So currently I haven't got all the pieces to do the squashed version. Ooh, this is novel. I'm putting this on upside down. And that's clever. Huh. That's worth knowing. I've never thought about that. That's good. You want the lamp head rotated. It doesn't currently light up. How about that? Let me see if the flick back and forth between the comments and the... oh, that's not bad. Maybe just a slightly more coquettish angle. Maybe. I hope that satisfies you, Alad. Right, I'm going to make make a ball, hopefully, with lots of tiny secrets inside it. This is where I'm worried about the colour matching. And if I do it about here, you can try and spot what everything is before I finish it all. Right, so you've got a blue at the bottom there, 2 yellows, some kind of flesh tone, and a brown, looking like that. And next to them goes a white one, a green one, another flesh-coloured one, purple, and a black top. You work it out? Who's that? I'm not telling you. I'm not building anything else until somebody guesses. I'm kidding. Ovs. I think legs works much better. I mean, they are actually legs involved. So there's going to be a few of these that I have to build. Right, so that's them. That duo. Another duo coming your way with purple, blue, with a little blue on the top. And he has a friend that is smaller and is green, white, green. So you've got to ignore the stuff that's going on the top of them. It basically stops when it starts being black in colour. So there's another double. Put the wrong colour on the bottom of that one. I thought that was green. Because my eyes. Yeah, Monsters Inc. for that one. Well done. You are a winner. Monsters Inc. indeed. And I might just build all these first before. Well, this one took me ages to work out what this one was. Because this one is a film we haven't mentioned yet in our discussions about Pixar. So, grey and bluish grey at the bottom. Then white, pink, brown. Which brown is it? Is it that one? Oh, I don't know. I don't think you're really trying, Alad. No, not. Yeah, that brown. And then white on the top of that. So that's the end of that guy on that side. It's just a wee little guy. Just a little guy. And then that guy. they're going to go away in a minute. Then I'll just have to tell you. It's super engaging content now. Now that there are puzzles and riddles and such in my channel. This guy has greyish brown at the bottom, dark brown mane, and then pink, and then a little white at the top. And his friend is lighter brown, very light yellow, and pink. Flying House Film is correct, Alad. And definitely what it's called as well. Flying House Film. I mean, I'm assuming you're thinking of the right film. Certainly sounds like it. It is Ratatouille, Steve. Very good. You haven't got the first one yet, anybody? Surely that one. Also, have you all liked and subscribed? Yeah, because I'm supposed to say that. That's like a rule of doing a video, right? I haven't done a like and subscribe video. Maybe I ought to. Maybe I ought to be a bit more pushy. It is Toy Story. Of course it's Toy Story. Don't just like other people's comments. You put a thumbs up on the actual video, not the chat. Spell it out in Lego. I mean, yeah, that's probably a thing. I'm fairly certain I've seen other Lego content dudes with that kind of stuff going on. That doesn't mean I can't steal it. I mean, adapt it. I mean, do it better. Emma's number one, just want to say, for smash that button. You deserve the number one spot for having worked out it was Toy Story, I guess, and Monsters, Inc. No, Steve. No. Now I'm going to have to get back to actually building what I was supposed to be building, aren't I? So Ratatouille, and then who is Shelf? What? I mean, grammatically, you've already shown that you understand that I'm not talking about somebody called Shelf. I think this is another little Easter egg coming up here, though I'm not entirely sure I know what it is. This is like a purpley colour with a black top on it, and then a white, black, orange stack What were the colours of the people in Inside Out? The emotions. Because there's a red with a little pink top here, and then a white, blue, white stack. Red fire girl. I thought that anger, the red one, was an old mustachioed man. Have we been watching different films? I mean, I'm not saying they are anything to do with that film. They could be. The tall one is white, blue, white. And you're all on the internet, you look it up, right? Of course, never leave my video or anything, but yeah. Incredibles. Yeah. Syndrome? Syndrome. Black. He had like orange hair, didn't he? Frozone was white, blue, white, wasn't he? Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl or something? Maybe? I reckon that's a good shout though, Steve. I reckon those four are Incredibles. Well done. You get a point of recognition. Don't spend it all in one place. Little dash, you reckon? But there are two little ones. Could be. Who's the kind of purplish with the black top? I don't know why I'm even talking to Allard. He's not got a crown on or anything. Oh, there are lots of these bits to build. Is it though? I don't remember her wearing those colours. What about the fashion designer? She was little and wore black, right? It's plausible, Allard. Plausible. We needed you at the beginning, Steve, in the base of the lamp where it's all little secrets. That's what I said. I said it was the fashion lady, Allard. The good news, Steve, is you can just watch the video. Yeah? Just go back and watch the video. Once it's done, it'll go up. I don't know how long it takes to go up. It's not quick, I don't think, but it'll be up by tomorrow. And you can watch the start, and then you can be smug in the comments about, I knew that was something. If you behave yourself, Steve, and you stay to the end, I will break open the bottom of the lamp and you can have another look. If you're kind and you are nice to the other watchers and things like that, and force other humans to like and subscribe. Oh, that's what the other side of the ball is. I've just worked out what some other secrets that are coming your way in a minute are. I think, yes, yeah. Whoever said Incredibles, they are the incredible ones, really. Unfortunately, we'll never know who it was. No way of checking. This is going to get fiddly. No way of knowing, Aled. It's all good. That's fun. Which is just as well, because I'm about to build another one. Doesn't look much like a ball yet, does it? Right, see how quickly you can work out who these four little dudes are in a minute then. I remember enjoying The Incredibles when it came out. Bunch of red and black things. Almost like a family of red and black things. I think I made a mistake. I wonder how big a mistake that is. No, that's fine. I didn't make a mistake. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I presume people have this as a second screen. Wonder what you're all doing on the first screen. Thanks, Steve. That's why you're number one. Three screens, all me. That's great. That's how many times I'm watching it as well. So between the two of us, we're watching this live stream 6 times, and apparently there are only 6 people watching. So is it just you and me, Steve, just talking to ourselves? Amazing. Ball? Really? Feeding and eating crisps. What a legend. You're doing eating crisps at 10 o'clock. It's supper time. Yeah. And nothing if not predictable, it has to be said. Three screens and they still can't keep up with Alad. How's that going to work? Is that going to work? No. That's... What? Oh. Oh. Hummus. Now the real chat happens. Now that crisps are on the discussion board. I'm gonna break it. Don't break it. Boing. There you go, that's the pose, right? Boing, boing, boing. Ta-da! The Pixar lamp. That was fun. It looks great. I think it's a shame. Oh, I've done it off center. Oh no. Shh. Nobody say nothing. Talk about crisps. Better. Oh no, I've lost Steve. So not enough crisps and hummus content. Alan Parry! Honestly. This is a family channel. Sort of. There you go. That was that. Steve, would you like to see what's in the bottom? I almost said my bottom there. Have you been very good, well behaved? I believe in us. I think we can identify what's in the base. That's the easiest way. Right, okay. Guess I'm never seeing that piece again. Whoops. I know I'm supposed to be dismantling it, but I'm trying not to do it too destructively. Right, okay, so first two zones, secrets, right? Here we have a stack that is blue, red, black with two orangey bits. So I need to know what that is. Was Big Hero 6 Pixar? Not that that looks like Big Hero 6 or anything. Just, I like that film. It was it? Don't think there's a Big Hero 6 reference in here. Right, so the other side here, you've got a white blue and a green white blue. Sorry, here. These two little dudes. Then you got a red bit with a what looks like a fire, maybe. Could that be that dude? Could that be red? Mary Bird. Come on, people, stop holding out on me. I know you know. I've just dismantled this for you, Steve. You better have some answers, mate. You made promises. And then I've got two little ones, which I guess they look like flowers. So it's sort of a green base with a pinkish top, and then a green base with a light blue top. Inside Out, Angry Man. I wondered whether Inside Out could be the green, white, blue. Isn't the main happiness, Joy, isn't she green, white, blue? These two we established were... Yes, Dave, we are. More to the point, we're doing it again. We did it earlier. This is Nemo and Dory, OVS. I think the red and the green are just red and green things. I think Inside Out. It's not a tiger, it's a clownfish. Yeah, it could be all four Inside Out. What explain the blue, red, black with two orange things? And the two little guys with a pink top and a blue top. What was the imaginary creature? I would have assumed that the red one was anger. I'm going to Google a picture of Inside Out. Fair enough. Flamed and blue trousers. Inside Out. Yeah, we haven't got the green. We haven't got the green with envy one there, have we? There's a little, yeah. Yeah, there's a blue one with a white top, so that's the, oh no, yeah, that could be the little blue one. Yeah, I reckon it's Inside Out all the way. With the possible exception of the black top one. Mystery. Nobody's allowed to leave until this is concluded, by the way. That's the laws of the internet. You can't leave things half done. Whoa, steady on, Emma. You watched it. If it's wrong, you should have caught it. Let's not say things we might regret. Yeah, I don't buy the orange bits as Inside Out. I don't buy this bit. I don't think it is. I think maybe those two are. I don't know. I'm confused. And now I'm offended as well. I know all the Lego secrets. I don't know all the Pixar secrets is the problem. Steve. Right, so Incredibles and the Ball, obviously. We got that. We got the pizza thing in the Oranges flames here, right? Could this be, so I'm looking at somebody else's maybes here. Turning red with the blue, red, black stack, maybe. So they're suggesting maybe this red bit is Lightning McQueen. Red and green bricks are cars. From Cars. You think? I mean, the internet now thinks you're number one at YouTube, so I mean, I guess we just have to take you as actually correct. I don't know. I'm not finding anybody with definitive answers here. There's a YouTube video with 32 secrets of the lamp revealed, but I'm not watching another video. I don't know how people stomach YouTube videos, to be honest. I mean, the green brick is, I guess, shaped a little bit like that, yeah? Some of them actually, it said in the instructions, when we made that bit fall off. Some of them later on were, but these bits at the beginning were not. So that's a true story. Well, I guess everybody can go if they want. I'm going to just quickly see if the internet has any particular insight. But I think we answered most of the questions. So we got all of Carl and Russell from Up, we got Sully and Mike from Monsters Inc., we got Woody and Buzz, and we got Alfredo Linguini and Ratatouille. Thanks, Alex. I've enjoyed having you here. Right, in the base, somebody is saying, oh, cocoa with 2 Aztec flowers from cocoa. Cars, Lightning McQueen could be the red half circle, and Mater perhaps as a brownish rusty thing. Joy and sadness is what we thought for the inside out guys over here. Enjoy your crisps, Laura. And there we go. That's the video. I'm probably going to go off and build some more Lego now, I should think. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I suppose I could put this lamp back together now, Steve. I don't know whether you do I do it? I tell you what we'll do. We'll do it just like Wayne's World, where you guys don't even need to tell me. Just fade out slowly. I will rebuild the destruction. Massive Batmobile next time then, Emma. Bye. Wonder how quickly YouTube will update me as to how many people are actually currently on. I'll just be sitting here on my own. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. As a content creator, all I really need is the computer on. I don't need you to be awake. Yeah, this is my livelihood we're talking about. I've got no fallbacks. Right. Fix Ed. And then I broke something different. Well done, Owen. There. It's not easy to get on there. You all still have Zoidberg. Yeah. I am, however, going to stop the video, Dave. So I will see you soon. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to everybody else. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye. How do I stop it is the next question. Okay, bye. Do you want to see my face? My face is here as well. I did bring my face. There's my face. Right. Bye.